I haven't seen Trevor since he put his back against that painted car, but I'm expecting him to be starring on the stage of the Opera House just up here any day now in Trevor and the Amazing Technicolor Blazer Coat. Now, my car's white and sedate, by the way, thank you. It's a turbo diesel made by a Frenchman, Mr. Citroën. Now, have you ever watched your favourite football team? Is that what we're on now? Yes. And wished you were in charge? Perhaps you've imagined yourself, I have, as the new Kenny Dalglish, or the Alex Ferguson, maybe. In these days of fantasy football leagues, you can, of course, choose the team of your dreams and then watch them head for promotion or, perish the thought, they all drop. But one young computer whiz kid has gone one further. He created his very own fantasy league and soon realised he was on to a winner. Our man on the ball, So Rahman, went to find out a little bit more.
I don't know about you, but I haven't been able to guess who's going to win the Football League for, well, quite some time. But guessing who's going to win isn't much use if you think the manager hasn't picked the right football team. So cue Necom Games here in Stockport and computer whiz kid Neil Cummins. He's only 23 and got an annual turnover of £100,000. He allows the football lover to choose their own fantasy football team in a new computerised game. Omid, what do?
Well, it's all done through the post. People all over the country, all over the world in fact, get from us details of what players they've got in the team. They pick a team based on the different ratings that we give to the players, send that back to us, and then we play matches using the computers.
Neil was only 14 years old when he set up an imaginary football league all of his own, well before it was the in thing. The game basically allowed the would-be managers to select a team based on the strengths and weaknesses of individual footballers. Well, still confused? I decided that the only way to understand how fantasy football really works was to pick a team of my own. So I did, with Neil's help. It's Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn Rovers. So once I had picked Rovers and Neil had picked Liverpool, we then chose the best players from each squad, and both of us held our breath to see whose team fared well. So, I picked my ideal team on the basis of colour of kit, hairstyle, left or right-handed, star sign, and how clean they keep their football boots. But how do other fantasy football managers pick their team?
We give each player 7 ratings, 8 ratings. Fast players can play on the wing, good tacklers can play in defence, that sort of thing. We send you back a match report which tells you how your players have done. You can't really charge your friends at school money to play. It's not really very fair. So I just then wrote to magazines and tried to get them to write little articles, and from there we got people writing to us, and it sort of grew from that.
Right. It's not a bad team selection. I'm not so sure about playing Naden in goal and having Bobby Greaves at full-back.
Well, he's quite good, actually. I mean, pair of them are. I mean, well, Bobby scored last week, and I mean, if I drop the pair of them, you know, they'll only sulk, you know what they're like.
I once played number 7 for the Nottingham Butter Pack against the Tea Slappers in the Co-op League in Nottingham on Lenton Boulevard many years ago. Thank you very much, Thursday afternoons. Now, for the story of a dramatic escape. A story of survival against all the odds in quite appalling conditions. And a story of sundered lovers pining for one another.